Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Dr. Paul with a Golden Age mail call. We are kicking off 2023 correctly. And I'm glad you're here to join me today. Welcome to the video. Welcome to my channel. I'm just move any of this material so I don't dox anyone. If you're new to the channel, what we do here is collecting, investing, conservation of comic books. I share my passion and experience with everybody out there in YouTube land. And I appreciate all the love and support that I've been getting from the channel. Appreciate all the new subscribers, all the old subscribers, all the people that take a moment to comment or like the channel, and especially those that subscribe and get those notifications. I appreciate you. Thank you. That's why I'm doing this, just to grow the community. Because I was buying comics long before there was YouTube. I didn't start doing this because of YouTube. I only do the YouTube because I want to share what I'm doing with other folks. So, we're getting close here. This is obviously well packed. This is an order that I procured off of Shortboxed. Shortboxed is an app for slabbed books. And I made somebody an offer, and they've sent me a counter offer, and I accepted it for this book here. Wow. That is phenomenal. Look at that. That black cover, these colors really pop. What a great book. Well, as you know, I always like to say, what is it and why do we care? This is All-Star Comics number 13, CGC 7.0 with white pages, which you do not see very often in a Golden Age book. It's the October-November 1942 issue, written by Gardner Fox. The cover's by Jack Burnley, with interior art by Jack Burnley on the introduction and the Starman chapter and the conclusion, and with Sheldon Moldoff on the Hawkman chapter, Cliff Young on the Sandman chapter, Stan Ash on the Dr. Midnight and Johnny Thunder chapters, Joe Gallagher on the Atom chapter, Bernard Bailey on the Spectre, and Harry Peter on the Wonder Woman chapter, who was better known as H.G. Peter for, I think, pretty obvious reasons. That's a veritable who's who of early Golden Age artists. And Bailey and Peter in particular are pure genius in my book. That was one of the great things about All-Star Comics. It'd be multiple chapters in the story. These are thick books, these early Golden Age, 68 pages. And each chapter starred a different member of the JSA, and they were usually penciled by their regular penciler that would pencil them in, say, Sensation or wherever else they appeared. For those of you not familiar, All-Star Comics is the title that gave us the first ever superhero team, right here, the Justice Society of America, which debuted in issue number 3 in November 1940. Without the JSA, there would be no Justice League. Without the Justice League, there would be no Avengers. So All-Star Comics is one of the most important and influential of Golden Age comic book series. All-Star Comics featured the JSA for 11 years, from issue number 3 in 1940 until number 57 in March of 1951, spanning all 3 eras of the Golden Age, the pre-war, the war, and the post-war or the Atomic Age periods. It had several big key issues in addition to the number 1 issue and then the first appearance of the JSA in number 3. It had the first female superheroine in all of comics, which was Hawkgirl in issue number 5, the first meeting of Batman and Superman in issue number 7, the first appearance of Wonder Woman in issue number 8, which has become a gigantic key. And it also includes first appearances of a number of villains, including Brainwave, Psycho Pirate, the Wizard, Perdegaton, and the Injustice Society. It is my favorite Golden Age title, and one of my life goals is to complete the Golden Age run in mid to high grade. Issue number 13 here is significant in that it is the first time the JSA battle Hitler. The publication date is October-November 42, and it hit the newsstands in August of 42, which means it was written perhaps 2 to 3 months before that. Although the US declared war on Germany on December 11th, 1941, the first major battle between US and German troops did not occur until early in 43. So it's not too surprising that it took the JSA a half a year to be drawn into the conflict. But what a way to enter the conflict. In this story, which is titled Shanghaied into Space, it is revealed that the Nazis had developed rockets capable of interplanetary travel. Hitler, annoyed with the JSA, whom he calls the Justice Battalion, demands that something be done. Nazi operatives gas the members of the JSA, put them into rockets, and shoot them each off to a different planet in the solar system. Each of the planets is occupied by alien life forms who could use the heroes' help, but who also have advanced tech of their own that they share with our heroes. In this way, each chapter gives us a story of one hero by their regular artist, foiling an evil plot on a far-off planet, and returning home with a boon. Why the Nazis didn't just shoot them into the sun or something else, I have no idea, but shooting them to these planets gave us a great opportunity to tell fun stories. All-Star number 13 is also significant in that it's the first issue Wonder Woman joins the JSA. There were 8 JSA members on the team in this issue: Hawkman, Dr. Midnight, the Atom, Sandman, Starman, the Spectre, Johnny Thunder, and the new member, Wonder Woman, who is appointed secretary. Why the JSA needs a secretary when they do not have a president, vice president, or treasurer, as far as we know, is a mystery. Perhaps Gardner Fox just felt he needed to ease the boys into having a female member on the team, and having her serve as secretary made them feel they were still in charge. While Dr. Fate is listed on the cover blurb, he is not in the cover art, and he doesn't get his own chapter to make room for Wonder Woman. There are 61 universal copies of All-Star Comics number 13 in the CGC Census with a median grade of 5.5. This copy at 7.0 sits right at the 23rd percentile, with 11 graded higher in the census. It's very difficult to place a true market value on this book because it does trade hands rather infrequently. Go Collect notes only 2 CGC graded sales of All-Star Comics number 13 in the past 12 months. A 4.5 with off-white to white pages that sold in a heritage auction in March of 2022 for $660 plus shipping and taxes, and a 2.5 also with off-white to white pages that also sold for $660, this time on eBay in June of 2022. The closest comparable sale that I was able to find was a 7.5 with off-white to white pages that traded hands early in January of 2021, so just over a year ago, on eBay for $1,700. I paid $1,415 all in for this 7.0 white pages copy in that accepted counteroffer on Shortboxed. So I'm very happy with this purchase. I think when you get 7.0 with white pages, that's probably comparable to a 7.5 with off-white pages. So market value on this is probably right in that range of $1,500 to $1,700, and coming in under that for such a rare book, I'm thrilled to do. This book is obviously for my personal collection, and I'm not looking to sell it anytime soon, but I still want to be very well bought on all the items in my collection because getting a good deal on a super rare Golden Age book is a big part of the fun for me. That's the hunt. As I've discussed before, you typically need to pay market prices to acquire books like this with CGC Census counts barely over 50. If you're trying to bargain hunt these books, you're going to just shoot yourself in the foot. You may really only find one every few years, and you're just not going to be able to build your collection that way. With my personal collecting goal of completing All-Star Comics, any day I can add an early high-grade copy of All-Star to my personal collection for under $1,500 is a very good day. The fact that the paper quality is so high that it still has white pages after 80 years is kind of nothing short of astonishing to me. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video on the Golden Age All-Star comic featuring the JSA. I'll be looking to add as many more reasonably priced mid to high grade All-Star comics to my personal collection toward my goal of completing this run in the near future. Stay tuned for more unboxing videos, and I just acquired a copy of the first appearance of Perb Degaton, so I plan on doing an unboxing of that really soon. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, tell somebody about it. Let me know in the comments below what your collecting goals are. And until next time, happy hunting and take care of one another.